Hello and welcome to another MCO update on BTC. Yeah, Bitcoin, we only take a look here at the shorter time frame. In the previous video, I covered the bigger picture, larger time frame, but overall, not even on the smaller time frame, much happened today, so we didn't really have a very eventful day. The idea is that there is still a chance for another upside extension, but I'm considering that Bitcoin has actually topped here on the 12th of May. Reason is we have something that looks like a 5-wave decline into the 12th of May low, into the Monday low. Now, that being said, I mentioned it in previous updates, it's very much possible that this was a flat correction in a wave 4. And then I said, okay, because of that, we keep the door open for higher also, because the price never broke below our standard Fibonacci support for this fourth wave. So, I mean, this fourth wave was here so that at least it was labeled, so that it reminded us we could get another push higher, another upside extension, at least as long as we're holding this micro support zone. So the market listened and actually reacted. But with only a 3-wave move up, the situation isn't very clear. We would need to see actually 5 waves to the upside. Yeah, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That would be needed actually. This 5-wave pattern to overall complete the wave 5. Yeah. Now the problem is that this is a 3-wave move, the initial move up, that can be a wave 1 of 5, but then the wave 5 is an ending diagonal, and it's all getting messy. So bottom line is, it is still possible that we get this extension. The market has rallied quite a bit from that Monday low, but it ended as a 3-wave pattern, so we don't have that confirmation that a low is in. Had this been, and the market unfortunately doesn't make it always that easy, but had this been a 5-wave move up, we could call it wave 1 of 5, and we would expect this to be an impulse. But we never got the 5 up, so it can still work, but as a diagonal. So, but the problem is then it's not very clear, because it could also be a corrective rally, right? That's the problem. So we rely more on Fibonacci levels here and invalidation points. The yellow count has a chance as long as we're holding the $101,638 level. Below that level, the pullback would be too deep to be yellow wave 2. And this is messy anyway, whatever's happening here. So I wouldn't rule out that we go a little lower. And if we break below the last swing low that formed today at around $102,600, this could actually trigger some downside momentum, because while I haven't labeled it like that, but it is possible that this is a 1-2-1-2 setup, and the next move down would be a third of a third wave, and that is normally quite aggressive. We can get a 4 and a 5th to complete the larger A wave, then a B wave bounce, and a C wave down. So it's about understanding that these two scenarios are both likely, both possible, balanced probabilities right now. What would shift probabilities? That's important to understand right now. What would shift probabilities? Now, I already mentioned that for me, the white count is at the moment in control. However, a break above the green line at 105K, I think that would shift probabilities clearly towards the yellow, more directly bullish count. And if that plays out, I would not be surprised if the market gets to the January highs to around 109K. So yeah, overall it remains my view that the move up from the April low is complete or nearly complete. Most of that rally should be done, but I cannot confirm a top yet because we haven't broken any support area yet. But we remain cautious because the move up could be interpreted as complete already. That's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.